The following is a Castwave Studios production.
Cause you want the tasty treat. It's two fat guys eat. Welcome back to Two Fat Guys Eat. This is our part 2 of the Meat 16 tournament to determine what is the best item on McDonald's menu.
And we are covering both current and discontinued items. So all of your current favorites, plus those nostalgic items from the past that you just wish you could get your hands on one more time.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And while we're doing this, I'm actually partaking of a new item at McDonald's. Their Strawberry Shortcake McFlurry.
Also known as the McDiabetes.
Yeah, right? It honestly is just basically the McFlurry version of like those Strawberry Shortcake Good Humor bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just basically that.
Would you recommend it to our listeners?
No.
Okay, moving on.
Get an Oreo McFlurry.
Yeah.
Get an Oreo McFlurry.
Or a Shamrock Shake if it's...
Oh, fuck, yeah. They got the Shamrock Shake right now. Get that.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Go to McDonald's and get yourself a Shamrock Shake.
Get about farty far.
There you go. So...
Yeah.
So after last episode, which, by the way, if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it so you're caught up to where we're at.
We'll wait.
We'll wait.
All right, are you done? Awesome. Welcome back, everybody.
All right, so this episode is basically going to be the quarterfinals into the finals. We can't really have semis because we didn't have a complete tournament bracket, but you know what? Fuck it. We only had so much time. All right. So we're in the semis now. Well, we'll call this the semis, I guess. So we've got the first one is...
Let's go ahead and just run it down real fast, and then we can get into that.
All right, so here we go.
Know what we're talking about.
So the remaining items that we're gonna whittle down from this point are the Quarter Pounder with cheese, the McDouble,
both going head to head.
Yep. Then the McRib versus fries.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard.
Then the McDLT versus onion nuggets.
Okay.
And then the snack wraps versus the Big and Tasty. Which, now that I think about it, it's multiple versions of the McDLT are going up against each other.
But which one will reign supreme as the ultimate McDLT?
That is a good question, Brian. One we're going to find out right goddamn now.
All right.
Download Trucker.
Let's start with top right.
Well, this is going to be the tough one. So, Quarter Pounder with cheese versus the McDouble. Because really, now it comes down to...
Which Pokemon evolution of the same burger is going to win?
Yeah. Is it
that's
the
kind of
first
what
or the second?
Charmander or Charizard?
No, Charmander versus Charmeleon, basically.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
No.
I'm being a nerd. Anyways.
No. I agree with Brian.
You're right. It's Charmeleon versus Charizard because Charmander would be the fucking cheeseburger.
Yes, just the regular cheeseburger that you get in a Happy
Then your Charmeleon would either be your double cheeseburger or McDouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, yeah.
Charmander!
Okay, so...
Squirtle! Anyways.
I'm going to say, here's the thing. At this point, it's really down to taste versus cost.
They both honestly taste kind of the same. I mean, I will say this much though: the McDouble tastes. How do I put this? Cheaper.
Yes.
You can taste where your dollar went to. Like, how much money did you put into this burger? Okay, you're getting what you literally paid for. That's what it feels like to me.
Wait, doesn't the Quarter Pounder come in a box?
Yes.
Yeah.
Versus a wrapper.
That's what you're paying for, the box.
A nice box
and a little bit more beef.
A little bit more beef.
You know what? Yeah,
even
honestly,
though the McDouble has 2 patties.
I see. The thing is, I know I spoke well of it in the previous episode, but honestly, in this matchup, I'd take the Quarter Pounder with cheese over the
I tend to agree with you on that, mainly because if we're talking strictly taste,
yeah,
it's
Quarter Pounder cheese.
All right, I'm gonna go with a Quarter Pounder with cheese too. Quarter Pounder with cheese, I believe, is going to move.
Sorry,
on.
McDouble.
We love you.
We love you, but this is about taste, my friend.
All right.
Now we have to be more discerning with our taste.
Yes.
So moving on to the next round is going to be the McRib versus McDonald's fries.
McDonald's fries.
Fries?
Fries.
Wow, I was expecting this to be more of a discussion.
No. Here's the thing. McRib. And to be fair, it's a seasonal thing. The fries, when they're hot, and they're right out of like the fryer. Jesus Christ, it's like the best thing they ever make.
Sure. Yeah, no, it's.
I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's fries wins this whole thing. McDonald's fries are a champ.
I'm holding off judgment and whatnot until we get to that point, but I think that fries have a strong chance of winning this thing. Personally,
I would tell you that I have more memories of getting a fresh batch of McDonald's fries. Just like literally, I will eat this entire carton, burn the roof of my mouth with the hot oil, but I don't care because they're fucking delicious and they're not going to get any better.
Hot fries in cold ketchup.
So something I want. Something by the way, yes.
Hot fries dipped in ice cream. Shake.
Well,
that's more of a Wendy's thing for me, but
no, I like taking McDonald's fries and I dip into Wendy's Frosty. I go 2 places at once for motherfucker.
I have never been that fat in my life, sir.
Oh,
you sir,
but you are fit, and we
that's right.
Train you will.
Get on our level.
Train you will in the fat arts. We will.
More metformin you will need.
No, but
you will.
The Cinepril you must take.
I've had more experiences having better fries than, I mean, just it's fucking, they're so good. When they're on point, there's nothing better at McDonald's.
To compare it to the McRib, which is like, the barbecue sauce isn't even that good on it.
No.
It's not like their regular, it's not even the same barbecue sauce they pair with the chicken McNuggets.
That is true. I think it was supposed to be that like, what was the name of the sauce that they put on the rodeo burger back in the day? The bullseye, was it the bullseye sauce?
Yeah,
the bullseye barbecue sauce. I think it was the same, like a very similar type of.
Yeah, it's that vibe from like they're trying to mimic kind of like that Kansas City, Carolina influence stuff.
Yeah, failing horribly.
By the way, a little bit of a spoiler for if we ever do a Burger King episode. I don't think we're going to.
Rodeo Burger wins.
Rodeo Burger, in my opinion, the original from 1997, that hand down my favorite. Not the current one, but like that big ass like Whopper size one with the small soldiers one. That was like my all time favorite like fast food.
Hell yes.
All fucking time.
Oh god.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about McDonald's.
Yeah.
I think
fries win.
Fries win.
Yeah, fries win. Hands
so
down.
Moving on in that round, it's going to be quarter pounder with cheese versus the fries, which is kind of funny because you can kind of get them both in the same bag. But moving on to the next round.
Yep.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and take it from here?
Oh, yeah, let me see this shit.
For the other side of the semis.
Oh,
no,
yes.
top left.
Here we go. The McDLT versus Onion Nuggets. All right.
McDLT.
See, that's the thing. I want to make the argument for the Onion Nuggets. Because here's my thing.
Have you ever had them?
No.
Then if we're judging by taste, and if you haven't had the other thing, you don't know what it tastes like.
We needed to be fair about this, though, because, this bracket is either things that we've never had before or things that we have memories of.
But I want to be fair here. So I have had the McDLT. So I'm just saying my whole thing is this. The McDLT has failed in 3 separate iterations.
Whereas the Onion Nuggets have only failed in 1.
Exactly.
Now, let's make this a little more interesting. Let's say that
means it was good enough for it to be brought back up.
Let's say that we have a time machine, vending machine.
Well, it also, but here, okay, before you go into that process, I just want to point out, the only reason, though, that they didn't bring back the Onion Nuggets was because some genius thought, oh, hey, let's put Onion Nuggets and Chicken Nuggets out at the same time. So obviously one's going to get completely overshadowed, and they're just going to chalk it up to, oh, it was a bad idea, we'll never do it again. I'm like, it's so dumb. People would fucking buy Onion Nuggets now, in my opinion.
So, I think, here's my thing.
All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say a time machine, like vending machine, but I think it would be more fun to just say, hey, let's just pretend that we have like a replicator from Star Trek here in the living room with us right now.
Okay.
Okay. Enterprise D, replicator can replicate anything from like past, present, future, what the fuck ever. Which item, if you can only pick one, and I feel like this is going to be what sells it. This is going to be how you choose your choice. If you could pick one of those items to try from the replicator, are you going with the McDLT or are you going with the onion nuggets?
I'm going onion nuggets.
Sean, what are you going with?
To try? I mean, if I'm basing off if I had it before, I would pick onion nuggets because like I haven't had them before.
Fair enough.
But if I'm comparing of something I want to enjoy to eat that I've had before, but I want to have again because I'm missing it, it's the McDLT.
Because I mean,
so but if I will, I'm voting McDLT just because like I'm just comparing tastes and I'm like onion versus so much more flavors.
Fair. Also,
and I'm a tomato and lettuce guy. I that's who I am.
I dig it. Also,
Okay.
like another thing to consider is which one's going to make your breath smell like even worse going back to
Onion
work and
nuggets.
lunch. Like, hi Janice, how are you?
Onion.
That smell of onion on your fucking breath.
Well, to be fair, I'm not the kind of asshole who breathes in someone's face after I've eaten onions.
Well, fair.
Thank
I don't
God
know.
for face mask.
I'm not the one who's like, hi, Janice.
Hi, Jonas. How was the halibut?
How was the honeymoon?
Have you spoken to Brad in accounting?
Yeah.
Accounting.
Counting. No, but I would say onion nuggets. It seems like you're going McDLT. What about you?
Oh fuck, I'm the tiebreaker.
This is how it's gonna go, bud.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Oh my Lancer!
Yes. Let me think. So the McDLT.
You gonna go McDLT?
No, hold on. I'm thinking out loud.
Okay.
Thinking out loud.
Think faster.
The hot
baby.
say hot and the cold stays cold.
Jerry! They have a burger. I got an
see,
ad.
I will
You're
say
looking at the-
20% of my choice is because
Of Jason
Because
Alexander.
you love Seinfeld so much.
Because I love Seinfeld.
This is pre-Seinfeld, though.
There has to be something.
No,
that-
but it has George Costanza in it, and it's hilarious.
there
No,
has to be
fair
something
enough.
in the Facebook Seinfeld soup posting fucking Facebook group where they reference this. It's like, Jerry, I got an act. I got booked. It's like, oh really? What'd you get? McDonald's. What? You're working for them? I don't know. Anyways,
Oh my God! You're working for McDonald's. That's huge.
That's huge.
everybody loves the fries. You gotta have the fries. Why not the fries? Anyways,
Well, what are you plugging, George?
Hey, you gotta be careful there, Jerry. You know that their coffee is hot.
I burned some woman's vagina.
Oh God.
It was her thigh, it wasn't her genitals.
I know. Anyways, I was just thinking, what's the most Kramer thing to say after that? So it's a weird position to be in because like we haven't tried the onion nuggets just because we were all born in the 80s.
It was literally discontinued the year before I went.
Here's the thing. If you make a decision, but keep in mind, for anyone who had the onion nuggets, please comment. Please
Please let us know.
Please comment on the Facebook page. Tell us, literally, like, say something. Because, like, if you had the onion nuggets and you're old enough to remember them, please put your opinion on it. Because I really want to know what they tasted like.
As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and give this incentive, and Colin, you can hold me to this, and I'll put my feet on the fire if this winds up happening. If you comment, if you were old enough to remember what the onion nuggets were like, next show we will read your comment on air, so that way we can talk about this. Because I honestly want to know what they were like. Were they more of like a bloomin' onion type of thing? Were they more like the Burger King, onion rings? What were they like? How were they seasoned?
Were those little onions that they put on the McDouble, but they just bunched them up and then they fried them?
Were they more like shallots, or were they like little like onion boyos? Like, I don't know. We don't know because we're too young to. That's a weird thing to say now.
We were born in the wrong time.
Yeah. I was born in the wrong decade.
All right.
I mean,
So-
literally
so-
in this
so-
case, we can use that.
So,
we can use that line down.
so burger,
where do you come down?
refreshing burger where the hot stays cold and the cold hot stays hot and the cold stays cold,
Considering-
or
tell you
onion nuggets which possibly could be good, or they could be terrible.
Considering how many different items that we have still on the list, just to make things interesting, I'm going to go onion nuggets.
Fuck yes.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm not hurt.
You're a little hurt.
No, I'm seriously not hurt.
We love you, Costanza, but sorry.
I mean, I love Costanza, but the good news is that the very next one is the snack wraps versus the big and tasty, which is another iteration.
Snack wrap. Snack wrap.
Oh boy.
Snack wrap. Snack wrap all day.
Snack wrap versus the big and tasty.
Snack wrap. Snack wrap all day.
I don't know. On this one,
hold on. You know what? Before you say that.
Okay.
Because I have had to tie break the last two things. I am going with the big and tasty. Now it's on you.
Oh, big and tasty.
Fucking god.
But okay, hear my rationale. Hear my rationale. Okay?
I was trying to create drama, damn it.
Sorry. Well, the good news is I'm on your side here. So
We're rating McDonald's. It's already going to be filled with drama.
Yeah,
I know, but I was trying to make interesting.
It's McDonald's and we're fat men. Come on now.
No, okay. My thing is that the snack wraps were great, but again, they were $1. It wasn't like I didn't go to McDonald's specifically to get a fucking snack wrap.
I did.
Well, good for you.
Thanks.
I'm just saying, like, if I was going to McDonald's and I was like, ooh, what burger do I want to eat today? Or do I want something a little bigger than, say, your average cheeseburger that they sell? Oh, what's this? The Big and Tasty? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Like, I have more memories of the Big and Tasty, and honestly, out of all the things on this menu, that's the one thing I would probably be the most excited to come back, because I really liked it.
Yeah. Hell yes. Yep. Yeah.
Is that how you're feeling?
No, when other people drive badly versus when I drive badly.
It's accurate.
There's a George Carlin bit that I'll show you later that...
Yeah, everybody that goes faster than you is a maniac, and everybody that goes slower than you is like a dumbass or something.
Like an idiot.
All right.
Look at this idiot.
We're down to the final four.
All right.
Ooh, final four.
So this is going to be tough.
Okay.
So, quarter pounder with cheese versus McDonald's fries.
Fries. I'm sorry, fries.
No, yeah.
Fries.
Yeah, I hate to admit it. I'm with you. I'd go fries.
Brian?
Because again, as great as the quarter pounder with cheese is, it's just a fucking cheeseburger on steroids.
All right. This is probably going to be the quickest round. I guess fries.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no beating the fries.
I'm sorry. They're the GOAT. They're the GOAT.
I'm laughing because it's I think you called it in the last episode. I think it's going to come down to it, and it's going to be the fries are going to win overall.
Which is hilarious because how much advertising that McDonald's has spent on like new and exciting items and like all.
Everyone's like fries.
Yeah, it's like
I'll have the fries.
The second item they ever made.
Well, here's the thing. It's the one thing that you can distribute with your friends because there's always when someone gets to McDonald's like there's always somebody like, can I have some of your fries real quick? Yeah, sure. It's always like. It's always good out of someone else's bag. You know what I mean?
Hold on. By the way, you are lying. You are lying to yourself. And yes, I'm talking to you, dear viewer at home or listener at home. If
good Lord, that's a powerful.
I'm getting a call from my mom. Sorry.
Hi, Diane.
Hey, Diane. Hello, Mama. Fuck. Okay, I know what I was gonna say. You're lying if you say that you have never done this. If you've been in the passenger seat of a car and you have been handed the big bag of McDonald's, it is your charge. That is your
duty to distribute the McDonald's.
Oh, you stick your fingies in and
you steal from other people. Like, don't say that you've never done that.
Oh, I've done it plenty of times.
And then it's like, oh wow, hey, and like you hand like the one that's emptier to everyone
that's
else,
less full,
and you get the one to yourself because like you're a fat fuck.
Dude, I would get the baglers. So this is the pro move. The
baglers.
The pro move is to turn some of the fresh ones at the top And this kind of, because sometimes like you'll have a really good employee at the McDonald's who like doesn't give a fuck about food costs and just scoops them up and then throws them in there.
And God bless you, sir.
And then you take a little bit off the top and you're like, well, that's too much, and your manager get in trouble for that. So I'm just going to drop that in the bottom of the bag. So you drop each one of those in the bottom of the bag before you hand them back. Drop in the bottom of the bag, and then by the time you're done, when you're basically picking apart about 3 or 4 fries, you got like a whole bunch of bagglers in there, and for some reason the bagglers are just mwah.
They're fantastic.
The ones at the bottom of the bags, the ones that got away.
It's always
amazing.
That's the thing. Like you hear, like it's just like it's so weird to get excited over shit like that, but just I get genuinely excited. Yeah. Like the bag's empty, you've pulled out all your food, and you're
I see it right now. Your nipples are hard.
Yeah, you just like you look down and you're like, oh, it's a little fries.
Who cut all this glass in here?
Yeah, right.
All right, my beer with that nipple.
So fries moves to the finals.
Yes.
Now onion nuggets versus the big and tasty. I think we're gonna go big and tasty.
Yeah. I'm going big and tasty on this.
Yeah, it's big and tasty.
Because we literally just talked.
And now, the final countdown.
I mean, here's the thing. I would be fine if onion nuggets had moved on, just because it would be interesting to see side dish versus side dish. And again,
which would have been hilarious too, because it's like we have all these like high profile items, and it's like, okay, cool. What's the things that are gonna go with those? Those are
those are the stars, man.
It's like the contrarian fucking like list, and I love it.
Well, that's
how chaotic it's been.
And I'm just saying that's what I would have That's what I would have said if we were doing like Burger King. I would have been like, fucking onion rings is going to the finals, baby.
Yeah.
In fact, if we ever do that list, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna call it right now. It's fucking onion rings for the win.
I'm gonna call this right now too. If we ever do it, it's probably gonna be rodeo burger versus onion rings.
I could live with that.
Feel free to clip this out next time we do like an episode. If we do that, clip that audio out right now. I'm calling it rodeo burger versus onion rings.
All right, so that means the finals is going to be McDonald's fries versus the Big and Tasty, and again, it's going to basically come down to the same argument that we did for the quarter.
I can't believe Big and Tasty made it this far.
Okay, so I think at this point we need to do what they do on Survivor, because I want this for the audience at home. I want everybody to give their answer at the same time. So go ahead and write down what you want, and then we'll talk about this too. But we're going to talk about this real fast. So
you already got pen.
So we have the fries versus the Big and Tasty.
All right, I have my answer.
Okay, Big and Tasty versus the fries. Both very awesome items. One discontinued, one been on the menu since the McDonald's brothers.
Like literally, it's like literally the second item they ever made.
Day one shit. So we're getting our votes in. I've already got mine.
I've got mine.
Sean is taking his time, which is fine. Builds up some drama. Who's going to be voted off the island?
Who's going to be voted off the imaginary island of McDonald's items?
Who's going to be voted out of McDonald land? Will it be Grimace or the Hamburglar?
Grimace. Mikhail Gorbachev's birthmark given human form.
I always thought it was more of a butt plug. Okay.
All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah, we are ready.
All right, here we go.
All right, and
3, 2, 1. Fries.
Oh my god. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2-1. I voted for the Big and Tasty. Colin and Sean voted for the fries. Crowning the McDonald's fry, the inaugural champion of this McDonald's bracket.
Now, I want to say, on the Big and Tasties, for the Big and Tasty, it's not like I would say the fries are like that much better than the Big and Tasty. I'm just saying I have had so many great batches of fries from McDonald's over the years.
It shows. No, I'm kidding.
Right?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
you know
I'm insulted.
You know how I feel about this? It feels like the Big and Tasty in this bracket has been the Ralph Nader. It has showed up and beaten so many opponents only to be defeated at the end.
Wow.
By Obama, the Fry.
Wow. That is a way to put it.
It's an accurate way to put it.
Fries we can believe in.
Here, can you toss that, please?
Yes,
Thank you.
Not ready for that.
He's handed the McDonald. We're done with the episode. You toss that, please.
Well, okay, so here's my thing. I love the Big and Tasty just like I love the McDLT. But again, it really, when it came down to it, it's just a cheeseburger on steroids.
It really is, and I don't just like.
Well, like I said,
what they do to make those fries tasty is like they put effort in scientist ingenuity and to make these taste really good in terms of what it does to the dopamine in your brain when you taste the salt and the oil.
Yep.
And the starchiness of the fry, like the crispy on the outside, but not too crisp, just enough where it bites down, and then you have that creamy center of a fry.
it's almost like, would you call it al dente, the way that you can bite into it, or like what's the tooth feel on that?
It's almost al dente. It's almost al dente
we're talking like noodle.
with the crisp.
No, I got
Al dente with a fry crisp. It's
Yeah.
delicious. It's got mouth consistency for those who care about that kind of crap. Mm-hmm. It's got the saltiness, the oiliness in the way and the even the form factor, the shape of them. They're so like they're shoestring fries, but a little bit bigger than a shoestring fry.
Now I'll tell you,
and they're so like easily injectable.
I'll tell you what my favorite type of fry is that you can get at the McDonald's, because like there's different like I guess shapes and styles of fry. I like the long ones the best, but I also really like it when they're just a little too burnt. Like not burnt incredibly, but like when they're just a little on the extra crispy side.
Oh yeah,
I've
like where
always
they
liked those.
oh yeah those where they have a little bit of like they put their feet or their head outside the car window for a little too long.
Yeah.
And the sun hit them. And they
got like a little bit of suntan, yeah.
Yeah, they're a little guapo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think yeah,
guapo.
Yeah, because the guapo. It tastes good. You got a little bit of that Maillard reaction going on. It's good.
It's really really good. And like you said before, like that hot fry in that cold ketchup is
Jesus.
Now, bonus round, by the way. Bonus round. What is everybody's go-to ketchup? Heinz or Hunt's?
Oh, Heinz.
Heinz. Good, because
Is that even a fucking question?
No,
My
it's
girlfriend's
not.
from Pittsburgh. If I fucking ever brought Hunt's ketchup into her home, I would be put to death.
I honestly think that like
she would turn into Hunts without the H. Anyway,
see you next Tuesday. I feel like you could legitimately end a friendship if someone brings Hunt's home as a ketchup. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good as like a tomato sauce or a base, but their ketchup is fucking garbage. It is garbage.
dude,
Hunt's.
Oh, yeah.
I have fucking
Hunt's ketchup is the fucking nastiest
like
shit
I
ever.
have great value ketchup right now that's organic. It's better than Hunt's. Yep. Miles better than Hunt's.
I don't even know what the fuck they're going for with Hunt's ketchup, but it is the nastiest shit ever. It's so gross.
Okay, so one thing I do want to mention about fries, going back to our winner, is that I don't know if any of the McDonald's still do this, but they used to cook their fries in beef fat, in beef tallow.
I remember hearing about this.
And I was like, wait, why did we stop doing that? Like, why? Apparently some dude had a heart attack and took a $3 million ad out in a newspaper saying, I had a heart attack because of McDonald's fries. Fuck them. I'm like, of course. Somebody has to blame the faceless multinational corporation for the fact that you ate like shit the rest of your entire life.
This reminds me, between people who eat McDonald's and blame McDonald's for them being overweight.
Exactly.
And Bill Burr's bit, people having personal responsibility for your own health, and what a corporation does is make money. And Bill Burr has this bit about like all these stoners were like, man, why can't they have breakfast? Because this is right when McDonald's had that catastrophe of doing breakfast all day, and the staff could not keep up with that.
I was so excited about that, by the way.
Yeah, and then he was like, he's like, there should be a commercial where it's just Ronald McDonald, and like in just black background, it's a close up on him, and he goes, listen, you fuck. You come in here at 10:31, you're getting a burger.
Sure.
Get your ass here before 10:30 a.m. And yes, you'll get one of these. You're getting a burger otherwise. How the shit is. Then get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
As he drags somebody's cigarette.
on the same topic as frying fries and beef tallow, which McDonald's, if you're listening, go back to that, please.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. I'm just saying. But
Have it as an option, I guess, but like, don't make it the standard.
well, that's just like your opinion, man. You know what else I'm excited about? You know what I want to go? I want to go out to Downey, California. And I want to go to the last McDonald's that still serves fried apple pies.
Ooh. Is that anywhere near? No, because that's San Bernardino is where the first McDonald's is.
Yeah, apparently only one McDonald's in the continental United States still serves fried apple pies. Because the apple pies used to be fried, and then America went health crazy, and it was like, oh no, we'll do baked apple pies. I'm just like, it's not the same. They're not as good.
Fair enough.
They need more trans fats, goddammit.
So
more Crisco.
So
I'm not going to McDonald's with my health in mind.
They never do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So stop treating us like we're children. It's like we're already gonna die from like fucking.
We're all gonna lose our feet anyway. Just let us enjoy it.
Let us enjoy it while we're exactly.
We're already filled with microplastics and shit.
Yeah, seriously.
Ugh. So I guess we're gonna start wrapping this one up, but I did want to give everybody something to look forward to for I believe the next time. Just kind of as a bonus episode, because we've been talking about McDonald's for quite a bit, just about the food, but I know that we could talk for like hours on end about the nostalgia of McDonald's of the past. So we're going to do an episode on that. We're going to talk about like our memories of going to McDonald's as kids, viewing the commercials, like all the movie tie-ins, all the cool stuff there, here and there. And I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Hell yes. I am excited to talk about the dinosaur toys.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the dinosaur toys?
Fuck yeah, remember the dinosaur toys?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's another episode for another time.
Yes, and it's time for plugs. Brian?
All right, so when I'm not hanging out with my two bestest friends here in the whole wide world, talking about the foodstuffs, then I am also working with the Voices from the Grid crew over at the Experience Hockey Talk, reviewing the Power Ranger stuff.
Apparently they like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Apparently Brian likes Power Rangers a lot.
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I know.
Really?
It's a new thing.
It's a secret.
He's a secret.
As he's wearing like a more Morphicon shirt.
Yeah. Friends of the podcast, hanging out, talking about Power Rangers. We're currently releasing Zeo. Take a look at that. We're midway through Zeo, and now we're still recording Turbo. You can also find me on TikTok at BlueRangerB_RYE, B-Rye. You can also find me on Instagram at Draken22, and reviewing beer stuff at One Drunk Geek. I'm still kind of navigating how to do that show after having been diagnosed with the beatus, but we will be getting back to that show hopefully soon. Nothing solid just yet. Colin, how about you?
You can find me on most social media at Castwave Studios. That's right. I run the Twitter Facebook/Instagram for our little motley group of nerds.
Someone could call us a crew.
A crew of nerds, no less.
That is very motley.
A motley crew, yes, there we go.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's going to be taken. Yeah.
But if you wanna pitch us material about what we should cover next on this show, by all means, do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Sweet. Cool.
Castaway Studios on all those. Sean, how about you? What are you doing?
You can find me at Dash Rendering. That's DASHRENDARING. Just like you spell Dash Rendar, but you put an ING at the end.
Huh. Fuck yeah, Shadows of the
So
Vampire.
stay tuned for my Instagram for pictures of cows, kittens, and puppies, and landscapes.
Oh, you're gonna do more pictures of Norman?
Oh, I already uploaded like 3 pictures of Norman. I love Norman. Norman, the calf who is named after the cow from City Slickers.
Did you name Norman?
Yes.
Delightful.
I named a cow.
Yes. Delightful.
And I had one today, and it was really nice.
Mm.
Fun to pet, better to chew.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have to remember one thing.
Don't stop eating when you're full. Stop eating when you hate yourself.
Two Fat Guys Eat is a Castwave Studios production. For other shows and more, please visit castwavestudios.com.